Hi everyone, my name is Dhaval Gangar and welcome back to my channel, The 1% Common Sense, where I uncover simple yet effective common sense habits and practices applied by the richest 1% of the world to create generational wealth. In our last video, we discovered what's next for the condo apartment market in Ontario, Canada. Check out the link to watch that video. Today, I'm going to guide you through an easy 6-step process on how to create a financial plan. Most of the content available on the internet teaches you financial planning the 99% way. Today, through this video, you should learn the 1% common sense way. And by the end of the video, you should have learned number 1, how to optimize your cash flow. Number 2, how to prioritize your spending to invest and spend guilt-free. And number 3, understand the power of planning and executing. In fact, the steps below can be used to achieve any goals in life, such as learning a new language or traveling to a dream destination. So, let's dive in and begin your wealth creation journey. There are 3 categories of the millionaires in this world, apart from the one winning a lottery. Number 1, those who inherited and became millionaires automatically. Number 2, those who ventured out and became successful, like businessmen, celebrities, and sports individuals. Number 3, those professionals or individuals who earned salaries and fees, saved and invested regularly, and eventually became millionaires. In the past 2 decades, I've worked with individuals in all 3 categories of the millionaires. And while their financial plans and goals differed, all of them needed a financial plan to begin with, a goalpost to work on. And hence, it is extremely important to design and implement a financial plan in your wealth creation journey. Today, we are going to focus on category 3 millionaires while creating a financial plan. So, what is a financial plan? A financial plan is the detail of a person's current financial circumstances and their short and long-term financial goals. What are the key 5 elements of a financial plan? Number 1, the financial goals should be SMART. That is, they should be specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time-bound. Number 2, a financial plan should be flexible enough to adjust to your current circumstances and ambitions. Number 3, a financial plan should tell you exactly where you are and where you want to be. Number 4, a financial plan should be well-rounded. That is, it has a risk and emergency plan. And number 5, a financial plan should have clear, actionable points. Most of the content on the internet will teach you a financial plan that begins with your income intake, the money you spend, and how to save and invest any leftover to achieve your financial goals. That is, emphasizing on spending over investing, the 99% way. This whole process misses a big point. Where is the why in this? And nothing meaningful in life ever got achieved if it did not start with a why. So, step 1, zoom out, defining the why. Begin with the end in the mind. Here is an example. Tina wants to retire with a corpus of $1 million in 15 years. Clear, smart goal. Tina is able to zoom out and imagine how she and her loved ones will be able to spend their life on their terms once she achieves this goal. Her why in this case is extremely powerful. You are the happiest when you are the most focused. Many of the people I meet just don't know their why and hence are not focused on what they really want, but are on in fact meaningless rat race of income minus expense is equal to savings. In fact, that explains why 78% of the Americans and half of the Canadians are living paycheck to paycheck. A scenario which is similar in all other parts of the world. Step 2, determine what you need to achieve your goals. Once you establish your goals, understand what you need to achieve your goals. In Tina's case, assuming that she earns a return of 8% per annum on her investment, she needs to invest $2,900 a month to achieve a corpus of $1 million at her retirement. In most games in life, the sum of consistent and ordinary performances adds up to something extraordinary. Realizing that Tina only needs to save $2,900 a month to be a millionaire really motivated her. Step 3, zoom in, optimize your cash flow. Once Tina knows that she needs to invest $2,900 a month to achieve her financial goal, Tina needs to zoom in and figure out if she saves enough or she has to optimize her cash flow. There are two ways to look at the cash flow. The 1% common sense dictates income minus paying yourself first, that is investing, equals to expense. Whereas the 99% of the world look at the other way around. That is, income minus expense is equal to savings. You will notice that the 1% common sense emphasize on investment and not just savings to achieve something big and important in your life. Suppose Tina has a monthly take-home income of $8,000 a month. Out of this, she needs to invest $2,900 towards her retirement goal. Hence, income of $8,000 minus investment of $2,900 leaves her with $5,100 amount available to spend. This money she can choose to spend on her fixed expenses such as rent or mortgages, groceries and utility bill payments, or on her lifestyle spending such as car loans or traveling. Likewise, if Tina had one more goal on top of a retirement goal, she would allocate an amount to that goal first and spend any leftover money. For example, Tina, in addition to her retirement goal, needs to save $500 a month towards her child's education due in 5 years. In this case, amount available for her to spend reduces to $4,600 a month. There might be a scenario that in reality, Tina actually has an unavoidable monthly expense of more than $5,100. But let's step back and think, why would such scenario occur in the first place? Most likely because Tina did not know her why and committed to such spending lifestyle. By knowing her goalpost now, Tina will work towards either number 1, reducing her expenses consciously to spend on things she loves to spend on, like going out with family and not on unused subscription or expensive cars. Or number 2, generating more income for herself. Both ways a great positive. The 1% common sense way. And mind you, Tina doesn't need to have monthly $2,900 available from today to invest. It's not a hard push, but rather it is about having a clear target, and any shortfall can be recouped as Tina plans to spend less or earn more in future. There are many suggestions on the internet that advise you to target X percentage of income saving, but that results in actually you confining your goals to that percentage. Think about it. Having a target amount gives you a great perspective and changes your mindset from saver to optimizer. Step 4. Creating an emergency fund and planning for uncontrollables. In order to succeed, you must first survive. And for any plan to sustain, there needs to be a well thought and implemented emergency and risk management plan. Under this, number 1 emergency fund is basically nothing but creating a pool of fund for any unforeseen event such as loss of job or short-term disability. This fund usually is expected to be kept around 3 to 4 months of expenses. Number 2, buying a term insurance policy for the earning member of the family and buying a medical and critical illness policy for all the family members. We will cover insurance in great detail in our subsequent videos. Step 5. Implement the actionable. No goals ever got achieved on paper or on Excel sheet. Once you know how to reach your goals, you should implement the actionable to achieve your goals. The achievables in Tina's case is to invest $2,900 month over month consistently to achieve her retirement goal. In this case, of course, Tina will have to select the asset allocation and the type of investment based on her risk appetite. But here's a rule of thumb. For any goal above 5 years, you should invest in the long-term assets such as equity and or real estate. For any goals less than 5 years, you should invest in a short-term investment such as fixed income or a balanced fund. Finally, step 6, review and closing the loop. Once you have implemented a plan, it is extremely important to review your progress against your goals and to counter any change in personal situation or market conditions. Ideally, once a year is a good time period to review the whole process. Finally, I'm giving away a cheat sheet and a model to help you in your wealth creation journey. So here you go. That's how a financial plan is drawn, the 1% common sense way. Now put yourself in Tina's shoes and follow a simple 6-step process to create your financial plan, and slowly and steadily you will realize you're pushing yourself to the 1% club. With that, I'm signing off. Please share, like and subscribe to the 1% Common Sense channel. I hope to see you all next week. Until then, take care.